Hello, my name is Latoya, and this is my review for The Little Women of ATL. It starts off basically with Bree and Emily, best friends from Texas, and they go by the name Left Cheek, Right Cheek. So I'm going to start off with Emily's story first, since she pretty much was the main one talking a lot. Emily was adopted as a baby because her parents gave her up for adoption at the age of, not age, but 3 days old, pretty much, because they found out she was a little person. They didn't want her. They gave her up for adoption. And then she was later on adopted by a couple, and they were little people. And I guess her mom died on her birthday when she was turning 16, and her mom died on her birthday. And that's really sad, especially for a parent, to die. Excuse me, guys. To die on your birthday, that's messed up. That's terrible, because I don't know what I would do if my parent passing away, period, out the blue, and then on your birthday. Man, that's sad. 1 minute. Let me drink some tea really quick, guys. Yeah, so her mom died, and her dad stays in Texas still. Oh, my bad. Emily and Bree both moved to Atlanta so they could further their career in entertainment, hosting clubs and stuff like that. And so her dad stays in Texas. She don't get to see him as often as she would like to. But when she do see him, it's probably a really good homecoming for them when she do see him. Bree, Emily has a daughter, 4-year-old daughter named Ava. They're really, really close. I don't know if her and the baby dad is still together or anything like that, because she didn't say anything about it. Now, Bree, she lives with her baby daddy named Wasso or Wassa, something like that. I don't even know if it's his nickname or his real name. But she lives with him and their little baby named Malik. He's so cute with his little blonde hair running around, butt naked in a diaper. And so they live together, but they're not together. They live together, but they're not together. They parent to the baby and all that. But it's weird because, my hair. It's weird because I just seen on another show, Housewives of Potomac, another couple exactly doing the same thing, and shit is crazy to me, because I would never do a bullshit like that, ever. We ain't together, then we ain't together. We ain't gonna be no, let's, live together, you sleep in my bed, and we still hooking up, but I'm still gonna go hook up with other girls from time to time. I don't think so. Shit ain't gonna fly that way with me. So anyway, they together in the bathroom, getting ready to go to this party. They were invited to a twerk party by another little person. Her name is Miss Juicy Baby. She claims to be the queen of Atlanta. And I think I've seen her before on Dish Nation. I'm not sure, but I think I've seen her. And she's a funny character. I like her so far. So Miss Juicy Baby is throwing this little twerk party in Left Cheek, Right Cheek, a.k.a. Bree and Emily. They're invited to go. And so they getting ready to go, get ready to go to the party. And as they get ready, they talking about these little twins that they knew from Texas, named the Tiny Twins, a.k.a. Amanda and Andrea. And they were saying how it was on Instagram that the twins is supposed to be moving to Atlanta, saying we arrived to Atlanta, we here. So apparently Emily met the twins in Texas, told them, how they, had a cute shape and all this and that, and fat old ass and all this, that big booty, and they should, think about stripping her, entertaining, doing some kind of parties, make that money. And they hooked them up with it. But the more and more they introduced them to people and plugged them on the scene, the twins started acting like they didn't need their help. Like, we don't need y'all help, so we got this. So Emily, that rubbed her the wrong way. And she wasn't with it. So that's how their friendship pretty much fell out. They just stopped talking, I guess. And so later on, they arrive at Miss Juicy party. They get there. They go, and Miss Juicy is there with Tanya from Little Women LA. And I like Tanya, and then I don't like Tanya. I mean, she cool. I like her sometimes, and sometimes she be rubbing me the wrong way. But she alright. I like her. So they there, and left cheek, right cheek. They get there, and they talking and everything. And they ask Miss Juicy, baby, did she invite the twins? And she was like, you know what, to tell you the truth, I'm not even for sure if she did invite them. I think she sent out an invitation. I'm not for sure. I'm not even going to say she did or she didn't, because I don't want to be wrong. But I do know that Minnie, another little woman, little person, her name is Minnie, a.k.a. they call her Mama Bear. She came to the TWERK party, with her friend, and her friend name is Moni. I believe it's Moni. And Minnie did say that she invited the twins to the party, and so that they will be coming. She know they coming because she invited them. So y'all better don't be trying to get too don't get too comfortable, because they coming to the party. So basically, yeah, that's what she said. I said my tea. Anyway, so they come in, and long and behold, here come the twins coming to the party. Yeah, we coming to Miss Juicy party. Turn it up. So they come, and basically, to get the shit started off, one of the I believe it was Minnie or Tanya, one of them had mentioned that Emily and them did not like them, or just had a problem with them. And they was just basically like, yeah, we don't know why he had a problem with us, and was real confident that they were going to win the TWERK dance off. And so, basically, the TWERK dance off started, and they was up there dancing and twerking, doing what they had to do. And you know how people are so biased. I think Emily and Bree won, but I think because of the fact they was, shooting off at the mouth and talking crap, that it rubbed the other ladies the wrong way, and they didn't like it. So they gave the title to the twins. And pretty much that's what happens when you talk shit, and people don't be liking that. You talk shit, and then what's gonna happen? You don't win. It's a done data. And so that's what happened. So after the contest, the twins won, and basically, Emily and Bree, they was just like, whatever, we know we won, so we not even gonna trip off that. Twins is happy. They like, yeah, this our first contest in Atlanta. We won. Yeah, we got this. So they feeling themselves right now. They like, it's nothing. We got this. Y'all introduced us to everything, and we coming to y'all city, and we taking over. That's how they feel. So Emily and Bree walk back to this little, I guess it's to the back of the club. I really don't know where it's at. They walk back there, and they go up to the twins, and Minnie is out there, and the other girl, Moni, is out there. And they all have words. And next thing you know, I believe it was Andrea and Emily, they just started going at it, like talking about it, just going at it. I mean, it went from 0 to 100 real quick, talking about each other, mamas and kids and baby daddies. And at the end of the day, Emily told Andrea that that's why your son don't have a daddy, and he calls your daddy. And that was not cool to say. Like, it wasn't right. And then Andrea told Emily, that's why you don't have a mama. Not knowing that Emily's mama died. Okay, now I don't know if she did not know or if she did know, I don't know. But even if she did know, even if she didn't know, you don't say nothing like that. That's why you don't got a mama. Like, that's crazy. Like, both of them shouldn't have said nothing about a son or a baby daddy. Well, she didn't say nothing about the son. She just said that's why your son don't have a daddy. But it still kind of has something to do with the son. But they both was in the wrong at the end of the day. It really don't make the other person is not like, oh, you said the mom thing, so yours is worse. At the end of the day, they both was wrong as far as I'm concerned. And so, yeah, that happened. And they had words. And, I mean, nobody got into a fight or anything, thank God. But it could have happened real quick. Because Andrea was all up in her face and Emily's face like she was about to ready to get it popping. But that didn't happen. Thank God. But the next day, the twins are at home. And they're like, let's FaceTime with mom and see what's going on. And so they FaceTime with their mom, and her mom's telling them how much she missed them and how much Andrea's sons miss her and everything. And, they started crying because this is their first time, the twins living on their own. I didn't even really introduce the twins to y'all, really. I just went and started talking about everything that happened. So I'm going to just say this part, and then I'm going to go back, and I'm going to just introduce everybody after I do this part. Okay, so, yeah, the twins, first time not living with their parents, living on their own. And right now, they live in Atlanta with their boyfriends, Jordan and somebody else. I don't know the other boy name. I just know Jordan. That name is easy to remember. And so they FaceTime with their mom, and they're sad and everything. And after they get off the phone, Andrea asks her sister Amanda, do you think I was wrong for saying what I said to Emily about her mom? And then Amanda was just pretty much like, well, it was wrong, but look what she said about the baby, your son. And so really, when you think about it, I don't know if Andrea felt bad for it. She was just like, whatever. She talked about my baby, and I talked about her mama. I mean, I didn't know her mama was dead, but, stuff just start flying out your mouth in the heat of the moment. She starts saying shit. And in the end, you be like, oh, shit. I said this, and oh my God, take it back. I said it, it's too late. I mean, you could always say sorry. Even if you say sorry, that shit is going to always be in that person's head, going back and forth, just in their head, playing like a damn movie over and over. And so, yeah, so that happened, and yeah, that happened. Now, before I tell you guys about what happened next, because I think, next they went left cheek, right cheek. Emily and Bree goes on a little lunch date with Miss Juicy. So before I could even get into that, I gotta introduce y'all to Minnie, because this shit is crazy about what happened with the whole Minnie thing. Oh my God. I gotta turn my notes over so I can read it. Okay, where is it? Okay, just some tea. Some good tea, a little bit tea. Okay, so Minnie, aka Mama Bear, she lives with her mom, and she's a hairstylist. She does hair and everything, so that's good that she not letting her being a little person stop her from doing things that she want to do in life. She's a hairstylist, and I really commend her for that, because not a lot of people want to, little people. I mean, you know what? I'm not even going to say not a lot of people, because I don't really know a lot about a lot of little people, but you would think a lot of little people don't have regular jobs because they're little. And that's good that she's a hairstylist. She does hair for a living. That's good. And so, yeah, she does hair. And she claims she know about everything in the A, what's going on in the A. But, that's the same thing Miss Juicy Baby said, that she know everything that's going on in A. And I think Miss Juicy Baby know more than what many know. Because Miss Juicy Baby on Dish Nation. And Dish Nation know everything. Everything was going on. And so, yeah, she lived with her mama. She's a hairstylist. And her and Miss Juicy Baby used to be friends back in the day. And then some stuff popped off and they fell out. And they ain't cool no more like that. And so, basically, Minnie was saying that Miss Juicy Baby was going behind her back. Sorry, you guys, but it's, you know what? I don't even have a camcorder yet. Like I said, it's my first time. And I'm doing this with my phone. So, can you just please bear with me? Thank you. Anyways, so she said she was saying some bad stuff about her, and she didn't like it. Shit, don't want to be a friend no more, and they ain't cool no more, and that's all to it. So now, going to the lunch thing, okay? So not the twins. Sorry, my bad. Shit, I said the twins. They look like twins too. Shit. So anyway, Bree and Emily goes to lunch with Miss Juicy Baby. And Miss Juicy Baby is telling them, some stuff or whatever. And then so the girls, Bree and Emily, is telling her, yeah, we talked to Minnie, and Minnie told us she go out with Pastor Troy. And when they said Pastor Troy, I'm like, old school Pastor Troy from back in the day who used to rap. Like, I think he probably made one album. I'm not sure. I think it's one album. I've never really been into his music, so I don't really know. But yeah, she go out with him. That's her boo. That's her baby. And Minnie was even telling that to her mama, that she goes out with Pastor Troy, and they've been going out for 8 months. Okay, so this is what Minnie is saying. I don't know how true it is, but Miss Juicy Baby said Minnie is lying. She do not go out with Pastor Troy. That she's a fan, a groupie, and a stalker. That is cold-blooded to basically think you going out with somebody and you not. And then for other people to know, no, she ain't going out with him. Like, man, that's why you can't be disclaiming people and telling people that you going out with somebody and you don't. Okay? You can't just be, I advise people, if you're like hooking up with someone and y'all just hooking up and it's that, don't tell nobody that that's your boo or that's your boyfriend or that's your babe. But then if you going out with somebody and you don't know if that's your girlfriend or your boyfriend, ask. There's nothing wrong with asking if you're not really sure where you stand. Especially if you gonna go out and just be like, oh yeah, that's me right there. And then somebody know that they ain't you. And then they put that shit on the front street. And so yeah, so she told them that. And they was like, wow, we didn't know that. That's some tea. Whew, I tell you the truth. These people, I tell you the truth. So, Minnie wants to invite all the girls for a spa day, okay? Because basically the stuff that popped off after the twerk contest, she didn't like it. She didn't want the twins and Emily and Bree to be fighting and having conflict if they're going to all be friends and be around each other. So she invited everyone out to the spa day. And, Emily and Bree, they came to they went to the spa day and everything, and Andrea had asked Emily could she speak with her, and the other ladies they went off to go get ready to go get their massages. And so she's like, I want to speak with you before we go back there. So Andrea had asked Emily, do you please accept my apology? I did not know that your mom was deceased, and I feel really bad for saying what I said, but the reason why I said what I said is because you said what you said about my son, that he don't have a daddy. And basically, they both was popping off and just saying stuff in the heat of the moment. And so Emily pretty much was, it seemed like she was hesitant for a minute to accept her apology. But then I guess, she thought about it and, accepted it. And so later on, they went back there and got their massages, and they really didn't even show them get a massage for a long time. They just, they showed that, real quick. I guess they probably was we ain't going to show them get a massage real quick. They did that real quick. So after the massage, the ladies came around, and they sat down back on the little wooden thing that they were on earlier. They sat down, and they were talking, and Emily had asked Minnie, so how you been doing, girl? What you been up to? And it just seemed weird that Minnie off the top was just like, oh, well, yeah, I've been doing good, and me and Pastor, he doing good. He just been working, being real busy in the studio. It's weird how she just brought that up out of the blue. I don't know. Nobody asked her about anything about him. She just brought him up. And so, it was weird, though. And so, basically, Emily was like, okay, well, I gotta tell you something. We went to lunch with Juicy. She told us that, you don't go with Pastor Troy. That Pastor Troy ain't your bae, ain't your boo, ain't your thing, ain't none of that. You are a fan, a stalker, and all that. And Minnie, I thought she was gonna go off, cause I would've went off on some shit like that. Don't come bring me no bullshit like that, telling me, I hate when people, even though she's just a messenger, but I hate when people come back and bring you some more bullshit. I hate that. That's one thing I hate. I hate that. So I thought she was going to go out, but she cried. She cried. She was sitting over there crying, and I was like, that's weird. That's strange. Because usually a person going to either go off, they gonna be like, fuck that bitch, I don't give a fuck about that bitch, I'll beat that bitch ass, or that bitch ain't shit, or bitch don't know nothing about me and mine. But she just cried. And then she said, that's real messed up for her to say that, and she need to keep my name out of her mouth. And that was it. So basically, that was it for the first episode of The Little Women ATL. I know that I should have said more about the other characters, like Moni, but they really didn't say anything about her. I guess they will on number 2. Yeah, the twins. Andrea has a son. I don't think Amanda has a child. And they live with their parents. They on their own now. They boyfriends. Yeah. They moved to Atlanta to further their career. Oh yeah, Andrea's son was real sick when he was born. He had some lung infection, a really bad lung thing. And that's the reason why she didn't bring her son with her. Her son didn't come with her. He stayed behind with the mom and the dad, grandpa. Because he has his doctors are out there and he has medical problems. And so, yeah, I don't know if I would have been able to do that. Leave my child behind. But that ain't me. So everybody make their own decisions how they make it. I just wouldn't have been able to do it. I'm too attached to my kids. I just couldn't. But anyways, this is my first review, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please like and subscribe. I mean, oh my God, I hope that I really do I hope I get some subscribers. And I hope you guys liked what I did. And I will be reviewing this show every day it come on. Well, sorry, not every day, but every week it come on. I will be reviewing it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.